Good day, everyone. I am Queen Claire Butawan Hiduman, and today, together with my co-reporter Miss Yakyek, we're going to share to you the story of Noah's Ark, one of the well-known stories in Hebrew literature. So, Noah's Ark is one of the story that people recognize. It is one of the well-known stories in the Bible. So, in this story, we're going to know what was the reason of God why he told Noah to build the ark, why did he chose Noah to build the ark, how big is the ark, who are the person or the people that God let Noah enters the ark, and how long it took Noah to build the ark. The story of Noah's Ark is a well-known story in Hebrew literature, and it appears in the book of Genesis. The story tells of how God saw that the world was corrupt and decided to destroy it with a flood. So it started when God saw the utterly wicked people had become. The world that time was full of violence, and every thought of every person is evil. So God said, I will destroy on earth the people I created. And it was written in the book of Genesis, chapter 6, verse 5 to 7. However, God also saw that Noah was a righteous man. So he told Noah to build an ark to save himself, his family, and to every kind of animal. So, when the world was in sin and chaos, why did God choose Noah? So the Bible tells us a lot of reasons why God chose Noah to build the ark, both the New Testament and Old Testament. In short, God chose Noah because Noah found grace with God. He was obedient. He walked with integrity. He revered God, and he shared his faith to others. The Hebrew word for the ark is Tivat Noah, which literally means Noah's chest. The ark is described in the Bible as being a large wooden vessel. It took him 120 years to build the ark. So the Bible does not specifically say how long it took Noah to build the ark, but when he mentioned in the book of Genesis, when he start making the ark, he is 500 years old, and when he first enters the ark he is 600 years old. So when we count in, he build or the years he built the ark is 100 years, but based on scholars and researchers, Noah built the ark for 120 years. And by the way, Noah died at the age of 950 years old. The ark was described as being 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, and 30 cubits high. The exact length of a cubit is uncertain, so when we say uncertain, hindi sigurado, but it is estimated to be around 18 inches. So the measurement of a cubit is from your elbow up to the tip of your middle finger. That is considered 1 cubit, but it is estimated 18 inches. So imagine a ruler, it is 12 inches, right? You add another half of a ruler to make it 18 inches. That is 1 cubit. So which would make the ark about 450 feet long, 75 feet wide, and 45 feet high. So when we convert feet into meter, the 450 feet will become 137 meters. So the same height, feet, and wide of the Noah's Ark is like the tallest building in United States. It is called the Louisiana Capital State, and it is found on the United States. It has 34 floors, so imagine how big the Noah's Ark is. The ark was instructed to be built of gopher wood, which is a type of wood that is not mentioned anywhere else in the Bible. So when God instructed Noah to build the ark, he instructed Noah to use the wood named gopher wood. So, some scholars believe that gopher wood may have been a type of cypress or pine. So, a cypress wood, it is a strong and versatile wood that is used for housing and construction. The ark was also to be coated with pitch, a sticky substance that would help to waterproof it. So, a pitch, it is a dark, thick, sticky substance that is used for coating a vessel or a building. For the construction of the ark had three decks. The ark had a door on the side and a window on the top. So God instructed Noah when building the ark that he must make a door on the side of the ark, make a lower, middle, and upper decks because he is going to bring flood waters to destroy all life under heavens.
So, good day, everyone, once again. My task today is to report or to talk about the remaining details about the story of Noah's Ark. So, first, we have here the occupants. So, the occupants are, of course, we have Noah, Noah's wife, and Noah's three children named Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And the three of them also brought their wives, but the wives' names are not mentioned in the story. And of course, we have here two of every kind of land animals, and all of them were taken on board. So the next one, we have the duration of the flood. So, in accordance to the story, the flood lasted for 371 days. So, it is found in Genesis chapter 7 to 8 that the flood lasted for 371 days. So, this includes the time it took for the water to rise and to cover the earth, and as well as the time it took for them to recede and for the land to dry out. So, the next one, we have dove with olive branch. So, in some other stories, it is told that Noah sent out a pigeon and a crow to find a dry land. But then, in some other stories, it is told that Noah had sent out a raven. But in our story, it is the pigeon and the crow. So, Noah had sent these two birds to find a dry land. But as days goes by, the two birds came back to Noah and told him that they haven't found any dry land. So after that, Noah had sent out a dove to find a dry land. But instead of giving him the message that the dove found a dry land, the dove brought an olive branch, where it signifies hope, peace, and new beginnings. The dove with its olive branch is a symbol of peace and reconciliation. So the next one, we have here the landing place. So after the flood waters receded, the ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat, or the Mount Ararat. So in here, we can see that this picture is taken in today's time, wherein there are many speculations that the mountain Ararat is found in eastern Turkey, and then they have found this remains that are said to be the Noah's Ark, or the Ark of Noah. And, and in here, as you can see, these are the measurements that the people or the researchers have found, wherein the biblical length and the length of these remains are exactly the same. We also have here the upper decks, but it is already collapsed. We have the rib timbers, the door opening, and the pointed bow, but these are just some speculations, and it is a still an ongoing research wherein it is not proven yet that this remains in eastern Turkey is the ark, exact ark of Noah. So the next one in here we have the rainbow. So the rainbow signifies a covenant of promise between God and all living creatures on earth that he will never again destroy the world with a flood. This promise serves as a symbol of hope and renewal, reminding humanity of how God's love endures and forever his mercy remains. So the next one we have here, the final piece, wherein it talks about the significance of Noah's Ark. So in here, the story of Noah's Ark is one of the most well-known stories in the Bible. It is a story of faith, obedience, and God's judgment and mercy. So I hope that you have understood our topic, the Noah's Ark, and I have here a video of the Noah's Ark for you to much more understand the story.
The descendants of Adam and Eve began to multiply and spread throughout the earth. However, men were corrupt and violent, just like Cain. God, witnessing the wickedness of men, regretted his decision. But there was a man known as Noah, who was fair and honest. Noah was walking the path of God. God then spoke to Noah and ordered him to build a large wooden ark. The great boat would have to be 135 meters long, 22 meters wide, and 13.5 meters tall. The ark would be split into different compartments and sealed with pitch. Then God told Noah that he would destroy all that existed on earth, and the creatures that live on it would also perish. God declared that he would summon a major flood, saving Noah and his family from it, forming an alliance with them. God ordered Noah to bring a couple of every living creature into the ark. The ark would also store food for the maintenance of the animals. Noah obeyed God's command. Therefore, 2 animals of every kind came to Noah and boarded his ark. The great flood promised by God began. 40 days and 40 nights of uninterrupted rain. The great ark floated on the waters, and even the great mountains submerged when confronted with such a massive torrent. All men and creatures who lived on earth perished. Only those in the ark survived. The waters covered the earth for 150 days straight. Only after that, the floodgates of heaven were closed, and the waters began to recede. Noah released a pigeon and a crow to see if they could find land, but they found nothing. Noah waited a few more days and released a dove, but this time the bird returned, carrying an olive branch in its beak, a sign that the earth was emerging again. The water would only return to its normal after a couple of days. Then God ordered Noah to abandon the ark and release all the animals that were inside it. And Noah did. The animals left the ark, and God made them fertile and multiply on the earth. Noah built a shrine dedicated to the Lord and offered a sacrifice to God. God was pleased with everything Noah had done and decided that he would never destroy again all the living creatures of the earth. Then God blessed Noah and his family, making them fertile, guaranteeing that they would multiply and populate the earth. God created the rainbow, the symbol of the pact between God and men. And from that day on, whenever Noah's descendants see a rainbow piercing the clouds, they recall the pact celebrated with God.
So the story of Noah's Ark is a timeless tale that speaks to the human condition and our relationship with God. It offers a valuable lesson about obedience, faithfulness, justice, mercy, and new beginnings. And also, we have stewardship, making it a story that continues to generate over time from generation to generation. So that's it for our report, and I hope that you have understand more about the story of Noah's Ark. So that is all. Thank you, and God bless.